YouTube, what's going on? Heir of Guns here, and welcome back to the Empire Total Warhammer campaign, where we are going to continue our domination of chaos and greenskins, and eventually, if you all get your wish, maybe a few Druki. So we'll see. But yeah, welcome back. I'm going to do the same thing. We got a lot of good feedback last time about handling comments during the turn end. So we are going to do that, though there is one thing I'm going to take from the comments immediately because I will probably forget it if I don't. And that is that you all wanted me to upgrade the iron mine at Squighorn. I don't have the money to do it right now, so I may actually have to wait, and hopefully I remember on the next turn in. So let's get things set up and get moving from where we left off last time. And here we've got Balthasar, and as far as upgrades go... Oh, Balthasar. He's not going to have to recruit much, because he's not going to get defeated very often, if ever. He's got a sorcery, Quicksilver, Brass Lung gives him more leadership. Hold the line, could help a little bit in fighting. Headhunter, recruitment cost, public order. Yeah, there's... Let's see here. You know, Mighty Forge, probably... Does he have any tanks? Yeah, he does. Mighty Forge could be good. Sharpshooter... One of these should impact steam tanks. Yeah, right here. Let's do Mighty Forge because it gives up to a 15% ward save for steam tanks and Luminarchs. So I think that would be the most appropriate based off of what we have here. So you can see that that ward save dropping in there was basically 7% more hit points, I think, on a ward save. So we'll take that all day long.
Praise Sigma.
Old Patchter's almost up here ready to reinforce Balthasar. Balthasar fought and is now repositioned back in friendly territory in order to replenish. We've got Gaston Glock here headed north as well. And then, let's see, who else needs to be... Okay. Let's keep trying to disrupt armies here. Won't be successful every time, but we should be able to keep chaos slowed significantly. Okay, that character heading in. Here's our other
I trust no man.
witch hunter. Let's see if we cannot block his army.
Now.
And we can't reach that one. Nor can we reach this agent or even attempt to assassinate him. So I guess we're just going to skip that one. Not much we're doing there. And let's implement the Council of Bourgeois Meisters, or however you say that, whatever. Do the same here. Do we have another? We do. And then we've got some research to complete. I'm going to do this Rune Fang Pact, because we now control the appropriate area. It says the fealty of all Electric Count factions +1. So let's do that. That'll help us begin to unite the Empire as a whole. Now it's time to end turn, take care of some of these comments. I think the first one I want to start with, I won't be able to read the whole thing because it is absolutely massive, and I really appreciate the time that was put into it, so that's why I wanted to call it out. This is from the Pebble Institute. He basically gives us a huge lore dump on Free Company Militia, steam tanks, a bunch of other really cool stuff. You should go check it out. It's a really cool read. I read through it all. He got a heart for me. It looks like 37 of you upvoted him. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Thank you, Pebble Institute. That was some really cool lore that you dropped there. Western Devil said, so Taco said he wanted some close-ups of the battles. I'd like to see some close-ups of the new units, even if it's before you start the battle. I want to see their armor and clothing and such. Some close-ups of the new units in melee combat would be cool too, but most importantly, just close-up of the units before a battle. We will take care of that for you, Western Devil, so good suggestion. And yes, per Taco's suggestion, I'm still trying to get plenty of close-ups in on every single battle. Okay, look, good. Doc Karaz got occupied so that we don't have to. And the Greenskins are getting managed fairly well by the dwarves here, which is what we want. I don't want to be messing with the Greenskins. Though I could come down here and take Karak Asgau, and it has a gemstone. Some of these are habitable. We could go clear that out.
By the comet.
I want Varenka Hills to be safe. It's only 3 turns. If I leave it, I mean, there is a Greenskin army up here that concerns me a great deal. So I will wait just a bit to take care of that. Oh, Karakern, let's go take care of the iron mine that you all have been wanting me to upgrade. So here we go there, and we can upgrade to top tier settlement here. Let's see what else we want to do. People were saying that I do have to have a forge in order to recruit the highest tier units. So it's also a good call out. I think now that I have this area completely built up, for instance, we can put a forge here. We'll make up for a little bit of that replenishment by doing that. Let's go check out anything else we need to do. I'm getting a little bit of frame lag there. It's kind of weird. Let's get trade goods here. And let's grab some defense. I like having all this cash, but some part of me is kind of tempted to tear it down for the time being and just insert some growth. Maybe I'll leave it, well, yeah, I'll leave it. It'll be okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I think, I mean, this is giving me growth and income, campaign movement range. This could be pretty handy. I'm going to just leave this alone. It'll be okay. Erengrad is probably going to need defended, so what I'm going to do is move Gaston Glock up here, and we're going to place him in an ambush stance right outside of Erengrad. We don't have a great chance of defending it, and we could end up in a 2-against-1 situation here. But we did manage to just block that army, so now we shouldn't be able to end up in a 2v1. We've got Severus Snipe here. I'm going to continue to give him the Doom and Darkness. And then let's take a look at this army. I could probably dish out some prestige upgrades onto these Feuerschützen. I know it takes away ammunition, but the damage dealing is just so good here. Plus 25%. Should mean that the missile strength goes up by over 10. Which, I mean, is a pretty big deal. I'm gonna do it. I do hate the ammunition drop, but I think we pick up ammunition with the skills for the general. Yeah, I mean, that's a big gain. Well, it wasn't as much as it said it should be. I don't understand. It said 25%, but it only went up to 53 instead of... It was already at 47. I don't know. It's not that bad. It's still pretty good. Over 50 missile damage on each of those is pretty significant. Balthasar is the one who has the most. At one point, we had over 100. There must have been some kind of ability or something that was in play. Or no, sorry, that's Patchter. Balthasar's Feuerschützen, yeah, 83. At one point, they were over 100. I don't know what was doing that. There must have been, like I said, some kind of effect or something at play there that was doing that. Let's go see if we needed to build anything else at Altdorf. We've got this. We need an academy. And then we need a forge somewhere in these parts. But I kind of want the Red Moon Inn because it's a special building. So, and I want defense here. Upkeep for pistoliers. I mean, this building's cool, but let's get rid of it and get a forge instead. So that we'll be able to recruit what we want to there, if need be. And let's check. Balthasar has movement points. But it looks like he needs to just replenish. And then we've now got Patchter Cogburn backing him up. I'll put Patchter here as bait behind Balthasar. Go back into an ambush here. I think we're set to catch Chaos over here. At least I'm pretty sure we'll get them. I'm going to save some cash for the next turn. Varenka Hills should be, yeah, 3 turns away.
The land provides.
The land provides. Franzi,
Summon the Elector Counts.
I do want to summon the Elector Counts. You need to get your butt back here. Additional building required, armory. Yeah, we tore it down, and so now it's There we go. Let's, we'll be rebuilding an armory. We'll rebuild it. Air screwed that up. We'll fix it. We could just, because this gives 8% casualty replenishment, which is better than what this is going to be, I think. So let's actually tear this down and keep that building and put the forge there. So I'll have to undo some of the things I did, which, brilliant, right? Takes a genius. I am going to pass that Luminarch off to Karl. Having a couple of Luminarchs would be pretty funny. And I'll maybe pass the... I don't know what I'll pass off from that army. I may disband some of those. We'll see. We don't necessarily need them all, I don't think. Let's put some defenses up in Nashrak's Lair. I think I've seen some Greenskins roaming around. Okay, there we go. We're gonna ignore this dude for the time being. Ignore that for now. And we're gonna end another one here. As far as comments, someone has a comment here. This is from Rotting. Yes. I'll leave the end of that off. Rotting says, name a Hellstorm rocket battery, the YouTube algorithm, whose rockets are constantly raining impressions and deleting subscribers from your various enemies. Love the content. That's a good idea. Alright, so our ambush failed, but we are going to get a fight here. And you know what? After the fight, I need to remember to name this Hellstorm rocket battery the YouTube algorithm. So that's a good idea. I like the comment. And speaking of YouTube algorithm, they are still absolutely crapping all over me. And I mean hardcore, all the time. Like really hard fight. Deleting subscribers still every day for over a month. Impression rates way down. So whatever help you all can give, if you enjoy the video, you all have been doing fantastic. Leave a like. Go down, talk to me, put a comment. I try and read some of them back in here. All that stuff helps out a lot. None of this has me down in terms of spirits. I don't do this for money when I'm up here. I already have a job. So I'm not quitting YouTube because of them doing this. What I'm saying is I would like your help to see if we can get things back on track. My biggest concern here is I want more people all the time to be involved with Total War content. And if the channel isn't getting as many views, we're not attracting as many people to the community and so on. And so that's really, I think, more about it. I'm not concerned about like making some more dimes here or something. That's not going to impact me in any major way. So yeah, that's that. But if you can't help, please do. People wanted to see, like I said, those extra close-ups. We have an extra handgunner here. I don't really know how we got a hold of this guy. Just put him over here. As far as steam tanks go, they do have a hell cannon. I think I'm just outside the range of their hell cannon, which means they'll have to move forward. So I am going to put my steam tanks up to maybe draw hell cannon shots and take shots at the hell cannon. Let's put our Hellblaster volley gun right here in the middle. And then our algorithm rocket battery and our cannon. Our cannon, I think, actually our rocket battery and cannon are just out of range.
Great cannon!
That's okay though, because I think our other stuff has range. We'll still be able to force them forward. I think if I scoot my rocket up just a bit, I can go ahead and start planking it there. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get all our infantry and put them on a defensive stance. Get our Lord and our Amethyst Wizard here. It's been a long time since I've used an Amethyst Wizard. Should be fun. Let's get all these guys on a defensive stance too.
The Empire endures.
And let's start the battle by attacking there and then attacking this one with our two steamies. This should get us advantage over the Hell Cannons pretty quickly. The Hell Cannons are going to waste shots on the steam tank, so that is a mistake on their part. And then my cannon has range on some of their units here. I'm actually going to target these Dragon Ogres. actually getting really lucky right here. The Hell Cannons are having almost no effect on our steam tanks right now. This is perfect. That got their attention, so Chaos is now marching forward, but we're still not going to lay off the cannons. We're going to finish the cannons. Oh, real quick, I'm going to put it in slow motion and get you all the close-ups, I promise. So I'll show you some of the units. When I'm using the debug camera, it goes a little crazy sometimes you get up close. These are the Feuerschützen right there. So you can see them up close. Big gun, nice big bayonet on the end of it. These are going to be our blitzschutzen. You can see by the kind of like multiple shotgun barrel type thing they have here. And then they're going to be intermixed with our Eisenbombers. There they are, carrying like the grenade launcher gun there. You can see, I think one of our infantry just got hit by a Hell Cannon blast. They did. Here's some of my guys bleeding out. Let's let you go see the Jaeger Corps. But yeah, those are some of the new units there. The Feuerschützen, the Blitzschützen, Eisenbombers, and then this is our Jaeger Corps rifles right here. Anyway, there you go. Try to get you some close-ups there. Zoom out a little. The Hell Cannons are now within range. I have to zoom up for just a minute and make sure that we are controlling things properly. Their Hell Cannons, like I said, moved up just slightly. And we're getting really unlucky here by not actually having killed any of their Hell Cannons. I'm just going to let my steam tank sit here. Cast that, because sitting out front like that, they're gonna lure in some shots. Let's turn these guys around. Let's shoot these cavalrymen when they come over here. Go ahead and pull this back now. It's done its job. Our rocket battery's hitting the other one. Their cavalry's gonna get shot up pretty bad over here. It may get past me. Come on, route it. Route it. There we go. We've just managed to route it, so that was perfect. Let's turn back around. We got our steam tank back in. I'm going to Doom and Darkness some of these units over here. Looks like we're going to let a knight get past us over here. I got a few shots off. We'll see whether it's enough. And now let's get you some close-ups of the attempted melee by the Warriors of Chaos here. Not easy to melee Eisenbombers and Blitzschutzen. It's getting a pretty brutal fight up close and personal here. My other steam tank's still out there fighting on its own. But we are doing well. We're doing very well. We're going to fold up this flank. The Warriors of Chaos are about to give way under overwhelming pressure from my firearms here. Remember, this is a brand new army. So even this relatively new and somewhat inexperienced army, obviously still packing some very serious firepower. So yeah, Chaos getting absolutely shellacked there. So fortunately the rocket battery was enough to keep their Hell Cannon at bay along with the two steam tanks. Let's end this battle. So we're able to defend our settlement and gain a pretty solid victory here. I need to remember we're going to rename this rocket to the YouTube algorithm. And like I said, always appreciate your help against that algorithm. Another comment here we had from Jeremiah Murphy. He said, he's quoting me. He says, "I never have to delete obscene comments." That was his quote of me. And he says, "Just trying to tempt me there, brother." Here, I'll give you all an obscene comment. Are you ready? Here comes Air with a very obscene, profane comment. Yeah, I know, it's going to really, really bother a lot of you. Historical Total War is better than fantasy Total War. Ooh, it's dirty. It's dirty because it's not true. How about that for an obscene comment? Alright, I probably just ticked some people off, but I actually believe that, so... Fantasy Total War is better, so the obscene comment was the opposite. In any case, hey Eric, could you please name a battle wizard Sig Sauerman? If we haven't named that other wizard that's headed back, yeah, I think we could do that. So, yeah, we haven't named him yet, so let's do it. Rename him. There are so many gun names we could use. A-U-E-R-M-A-N is how he did it. A-U-E-R-M-A-N. Alright, there we go. Got our Sig wizard. So, solid victory up here. We are suffering attrition to the chaos corruption up here, though. So we'll want to get back into the settlement. And speaking of the settlement, let's build up some defenses here. Invest a little here. We're going to need some help against the poor public order. I'd like to have some extra replenishment from the growth building here, but we don't have it. So, it is what it is. We finished Pistol Corps. Let's keep working on Imperial Gunnery to help out our artillery. And then Emperor's Finest for when we end up in melee. So that army will get better as we go. We gained a bunch of prestige, so I feel like since this army earned the prestige, we should take the opportunity to place a regimental field surgeon on one of their blitzschutzen, which is a fine upgrade for such a unit. And let's take care of the other things that we need to. So Karl is back home for the most part.
Scout leader, received. On the trail.
Should we go? We should go double lumen arc. I haven't done a double lumen arc in a long time. Double lumen arc, 4 rocket batteries for Karl.
Where next?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Get to it.
Wow, that is some.
Huntsman General.
He is really.
Yes.
Really got the accent there. All right. So
The righteous hammers.
let's get back over here real quick because I didn't name the rocket battery yet. YouTube algorithm. And of course I don't know how to spell R-I-T-H. There we go. Probably still spelled it wrong, but you never know. Alright, we did upgrade the iron mine, so that'll make you all happy. Alright, good. So we took care of those. There is some quest battles we can do as well. We'll try and take care of those as the time goes on. Let's take a look at our equipment here too. Someone said that, so I've got the Reikland Runefang. Oh, yeah, we got Galmaraz. I want both abilities, the Reikland Runefang and Galmaraz. But Galmaraz is really good, so let's put that on Karl. This Armor of Fortune. Alright, and I think we took care of these last time with Karl. We are going to need to start recruiting for him. And we can't get the top tier units yet because we're waiting on the academy. And then we need to start building the armory as well. So let's take care of that for Karl. And speaking of Karl, maybe to help speed the recruiting between him and Volkmar, we should take Karl up to Talabheim. And we'll leave Volkmar to do his recruiting here whenever those buildings are finished.
What does the Emperor bid? Yes, my
lord. Ah, we're just out of reach with Kalashnikov, or Kalashnikov.
The nation.
We're gonna start taking chaos attrition the minute we get up here. Let's just move up,
On march.
and
Right.
camp, and maybe that'll put pressure on chaos to keep moving
They will be
a certain direction. Okay, we've gotten 3 blocks in a row. That is pretty awesome from this character here. Let's go ahead and do elusive so we can unlock Stalker. Where's our...
Druid.
Okay, we got our other agent back here. Let's take Mazar up here to keep scouting out the pass through which Chaos will be passing. And let's move over here.
What?
And then what do we got? Oh wait, was that my wizard? Whoops. Yes. Sig Sauerman was on the way. Was he going to meet up with Karl? Yeah. Yeah. So let's bring him to Talabheim. Volkmar does not have a battle wizard. He's gonna need one. The Moot has a massive rebellion. Mr. Rat Exterminator, do you think you could come over here and help out the poor Moot land? That would be great. Okay. Let's put some effort into building this up here. Okay. Good stuff. Pasture Cogburn.
Yes, my lord.
Let's actually move Patchter up. Get into a camp stance. And we'll just kind of keep an eye out up here for chaos. And then down here... Do I feel safe leaving Varinka Hills yet? No, because the dwarves are still throwing against the Greenskins over here. I don't understand that. Let's go help them. Get rid of the Greenskin army, raise this settlement, let them recapture it, and then that will hopefully take any pressure off of Varinka Hills at this point. Keep taking a look at comments here. Mustafa Ahmed says, Air, please for the love of Baelhaman, gamble your wins of magic. Alright, next time if I remember to look, which I'm going to be bad at, we'll gamble some wins if we need it. And then we got a comment here from Steve Gray Kelly who says, the rat summon in the beginning didn't do all that damage, it was the Warp Lightning. Yeah, Warp Lightning is absolutely brutal when it gets used against you. Just absolutely brutal in almost every way. Let's go see who's talking to us here. So King Itobam wants military access. No. Stay away from me, you disgusting skeleton. Alright, next we got OK Riley, as always, with his amazing Killscribe list. So he is the Killscribe. Grimgor's Ardboys have now racked up 33,228 losses. And the Warriors of Chaos were standing at 15,504. But of course we just increased that at the beginning of this episode. So good to see Chaos climbing the ranks there. I really would like to put them over the top. Brock Ironpick wants a trade agreement. This is very acceptable. Oh, we should take a look at our trade agreements again because we picked up the Reichland. That may have given us the ability to trade, and I'll bet that's what that was, with more people coming to trade with me. So appreciate it, Mr. Killscribe. You are doing fantastic. Oliver Hume, who's also, I know he's watched my videos for a long time, so I know I've seen a lot of comments from him. So Oliver, thank you for all the time and support. Let's do this. Contact trusted officials. He says, some want money, others want erotic gratification. Me, I think, nay. I know they are all fools. For there is but one thing in life that was a race, or one thing in life has a race we can never truly desire. And that one thing, my friends, is the union of the many striking down the greatest evil with overwhelming firepower. And for that we need guns, and ammunition, and brave men and women. And did I mention guns? I love this. This is great. So he says, in conclusion, my people, there is but one goal we must reach in our lifetime, and that is to strike down this common foe of peace, lest they waste our ammo, silence our guns, cut short the carnival that is the artillery batteries, and dare I say it, even go so far as to commit the greatest of heresies, to lay a melee weapon of barbarian ideals in the hands of our sons and daughters. Today we fight for our children, for our wives, husbands, our ancestors, our allies, our freedom, our beliefs, and most importantly, our holy weaponry. This is his quote for Balthasar Gelt in the battle for the Empire. So fantastic, Oliver. Thank you for the awesome comment. That was really good. Oh, we do have another Jade Wizard here. This one can go to Volkmar, and when I get through the comments onto another name, we'll use that name on him. I forgot we had 2 Jade Wizards, so good. That's okay. One will come to Karl, and the other will go to Volkmar. It'd be appropriate for both of them. Jade Wizard's very useful in all these circumstances. Speaking of wizards, Severus Snipe has an upgrade point again. Finished spending that on Doom and Darkness. That is all Chaos will feel, is Doom and Darkness.
What have you to say?
Oh, we finally failed to block their army. That stinks, because now they'll be able to retreat away from us after we beat them. Let's get Stalker here. Alright, but we are going to defeat them.
To strengthen the Empire.
Kalashnikov thirst
Your weapons.
to add more skulls to the Skull Throne. And it is a light forest map. That kind of sucks. Didn't look very foresty, but that may just be the Chaos Corruption speaking here. Ah, it's not bad at all. Yeah, let's fight this battle. Battle of Fort Ostrosk. This army lacks the Feuerschützen that we are used to, but still punches some pretty significant firepower, and if we do have the net, we can use the net as needed. I do like the Jaeger Corps because of their ability to fire whilst hidden, but I have to admit the Bergjaeger are kind of nice for their 360-degree firing arc to work on the flank, so it is an interesting trade-off between the two, even though I've chosen to mostly use Jaeger Corps. The Hackbuttschützen, I'll put them in here, and then I think what we'll do is I'll try and deploy. Yeah, let's get my artillery. My artillery is easily in range of their Hell Cannons. Their Hell Cannons are going to cause some damage to me right off the bat because of the way I'm deploying, but that's okay. They won't be able to do that much before we silence them with our own artillery. And silence them we will. Let's get our Jaeger Corps kind of in a somewhat blocky formation on the flank here so they can maneuver and turn a little more quickly should these knights worked out flank us, and they most likely will. That is a typical behavior for Chaos. Oh, we have a steam tank general. Beautiful. Alright, our steam tank general, let's start the battle. Fire here, you two fire here, you two fire here. Alright, perfect. We're all set to go. Let's get you all some close-ups of the men. I don't think we have any particular new units here. What we do, though, have is the Empire General and the steam tank. This is what they look like. Perching them out. Really cool idea. Modders do some great stuff. Like, just really great stuff. See here our Eisenbombers. Blitzschutzen being hit by some magic. Here's our Hackbuttschützen. We haven't gotten real good close-ups of these guys yet. Nice line infantry. And it looks like Chaos is marching forward. Let you all witness some of the assault here. We're doing good against the artillery. One of the cannons is ruined. Let's turn the Hellstorm here. Turn the cannon loose on that. We have one more Hell Cannon to ruin. We do have the Helm of Discord here. Net these guys. Oh, that net is just... that is just almost unfair, what we just did to them with the net. Don't know if you all saw that or not. Whew, the friendly fire is real. Back up. Alright. Oh, that Hell Cannon is still hitting me. Ah! Misclicks. There we go. Alright, so that has done in Chaos. We just need to finish off their Hell Cannon. Wow, this army was very effective with that net, and the general acting as a little bit of charge bait. This army was extremely effective. There is one Chaos Dawe alive here. No, two. Take that back. They won't be alive for long. There's a significant rocket barrage here. Get him, boys. Nice. I think there was some Chaos Dawe here. Yeah, there's one. How far will he make it? You guys should come up with a name for this dude, maybe a little story, because this is gotta be the most gutsy thing of... Oh my gosh! Hope you didn't need that head. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Woo! Ugly. We have Jan here saying, I repeat, please name an infantry unit the Imperial Stormtroopers. Well, you know what? I think one of these guys has earned that, so let's rename one of these units the Imperial Stormtroopers. Good idea. Thanks for the suggestion, Jan, and thank you for leaving a comment. Boy, we have so many comments. You guys know how long it took me to respond to all the comments the other day when I sat down and did it? And it's a good thing. I'm not complaining. I mean, make my life miserable. In that respect, it took me a long time to respond to all the comments. Like a very long time. And like I said, totally okay. Something I'm willing and happy to do. Take the treasury off these guys. We are going to be hurt for replenishment up here. We should...
Yes, my lord.
Just to kind of help protect that army, I'm going to push Patchter out here to be... They're not quite in reinforcement range, but they will be if I move them here. There we go. That way it'll kind of help protect them in case there's anything I'm missing or someone tries to blindside us or something else like that. So that's Steam Take, General. That was beautiful. We do not have Empire's Finest yet with this army. So let's do that. But we do have Lightning Strike. We could get Quartermaster, but we're not really hurt for money right now. We'll do it later since we have that ability. And then let's see, our Albus Gumbledore. That net was pretty clutch, by the way, from Gumbledore. We'll get Banishment, like a tornado gun or something that he's going to shoot at them. I don't know, you'll have to help me come up with an explanation for that, but we're definitely going to accept the banishing.
Onwards.
Dwarves, do you just not want to free your own settlements? But I don't know how you go around letting these guys run around behind your lines. It's pretty pathetic. Let's see, we're only one turn away from getting the walls finally at Varenka Hills. Let's see. Let's finish doing all the free upgrades first. We've already done Purge the Ruinous Breeds, so some of these upgrades aren't going to do a whole lot for us. Boris can help us clean out the rebellion at the Mootland, and honestly, this is not really... Well, you know what? I say this is not worth watching. It is, because Gottfried Wagner and these rebels need to be taught a lesson. Do we use spears and swords and bows in the Empire? Now, the mortars, I approve their use of mortars. This is good, but the rest of this is absolute heresy, and we need to teach them a lesson for the heresy. So let's do so. Obviously, it'd be an easy fight, but I feel like the heresy can't go unpunished. Oh, we forgot to name the Imperial Stormtroopers. Crap! Don't let me forget that when I get us out of battle. Okay, Imperial Stormtroopers. Imperial Stormtroopers. Also, Icy Razor had told me that we forgot about Galmaraz on Karl, but, you know, we just took care of that, so we should be good. So appreciate you reminding me of that.
Elevate cannon!
3 rocket batteries. We want to scoot these apart a little so that their mortars can't hit more than one at a time. And then let's get our close support guys in the middle. A Feuerschutzen on either side. Hackbutt shoots in outside them. We'll push these lines up when the time is needed. Our Jaeger Corps rifles can be hidden. Though one of them is visible for some reason. No, they're all hidden. Yeah, good. I was going to say they should have stock and snipe, right? They do. Alright, let's put them up front to give some sneaky surprise shots as the enemy charges towards us.
Astromancy.
And let us use our artillery.
The Empire endures.
And remember that we put our other guys in control. Let's see here.
What do you bid?
Alright, let's get ready to go. Attack there, attack there, attack there. They won't be able to see my Jaeger Corps. They're going to try and move their mortars up. Get you all some close-ups here. Because not long from now, they're going to step in range of my Jägerkorps rifles, and then they're going to regret the day that they were born. Let you all get some close-up goodness of the Jägerkorps in action. Ooh, what are they shooting at? Oh, they're shooting at the reinforcements behind them. Because the reinforcements are a thing. Alright, there goes the Jägerkorps. They have really cool sound effects, by the way. Really like that. Let's get these units up here. Get just a couple more shots off here. I think we have dealt with their mortars, so the next target will be the crossbows. Alright, Jägerkorps, you can fall back. Woohoo! That Feuerschützen, folks. Alright, and as my Jägerkorps fall back, we'll position them to the flanks as we destroy these heretics and their gun-hating ways. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Lay it on thick. Let's get some sound effects close up to these guys. The blitzschutzen just like shake the camera apart. There you go, folks. That's how you get rid of heretics. That's how you get rid of heretics. Leave the halflings alone, you filthy heretics. And if you're gonna bring guns, do it right. A few mortars isn't enough. Don't represent humanity that way, Gottfried. What a joke. Boy, you guys thought Chaos gets owned by these gun armies. Rebel humans get owned even worse, so it would appear. Okay, let's go name the Imperial Stormtroopers. We could replenish, but not necessary. Let's just take the cash.
Who calls?
Excellent work, Boris the Exterminator.
It is time.
Boris is definitely the Exterminator.
On march to the provinces.
Getting rid of all the unpleasant things that no one else wants to deal with. Quite the Exterminator he is. All right, let's see. So Imperial Stormtroopers. I think it was going to be named in this army because they had just fought. I think one of these Hackbutt-Schutzen would be a good Imperial Stormtrooper. So here we go, Imperial Stormtroopers. All right, perfect. Got Balthasar just kind of in waiting back here. Let's take our agent. Chaos is really getting scared. I've never seen them kind of run away the way they have. But they are getting owned. But it is turn 144. The real Chaos invasion is coming soon. Coming soon, courtesy of Archaon. And I'm told by the creator of this what I read from the creator of this wider and harder Chaos mod, that it is going to get crazy. Like, it's no small Chaos invasion. The terms harder and wider are very appropriate, apparently. Let's see, nothing I can build at the moment in Altdorf. We're close to being able to do the recruiting we need for Volkmar. Karl is about to arrive here. Where is the wizard? We were running to him. Also about to arrive. Good, good. Let's go ahead and build up Cragmere. And then Todbringer. He's got the steam tank mount, but not till level 20. He's very close to being able to sit in the top of his steam tank, and that really will be a wonderful sight. Let's do Sharpshooter and Artillery Master. All of Todbringer's units, with the exception of these 2 rocket batteries, has the gold chevrons to unlock the extra buffs that they'll get off of those abilities we just did. Let's do magic reserves and earthing. So Boris picking up plenty of skill points there. Not a big deal here in Krugenheim, but we'll go ahead and build that just to get it out of our way. Kislev, let's build the defenses up higher and get more trade resources. Again, defense. And let's grab some extra income out of there. Perfect. Speaking of income, let's take a quick look at the trade situation. The High Elves are dead, unfortunately, or else that would have been a fantastic source of trade. We might be able to trade with the Rakov dynasty here.
Very well.
I'm okay with trading with skeletons. It doesn't mean I gotta like them, but, you know, to make some money off of them, I'll do that. For now, at least. While it suits me. Let's get some more comments in here. Gabriel Wells says, I've watched Air for ages by now, and I still love it. Well, thank you, Gabriel. You were too kind. Appreciate you taking the time to come and watch and leave us a comment. We had a comment here from Swashbuccaneer who says we still need a mortar named Mortar Combat. I don't think we have any mortar units. So I don't think I have one to name Mortar Combat. But, I mean, one of our Eisenbombers is kind of like a mortar unit, just a handheld mortar. So I could name one of the Eisenbombers Mortar Combat. I'll take care of that for you here in just a minute. Hang on, what is this? Filmernde? I don't know how to say this name. He says, you're awesome, Air. Makes it even more fun to watch you when we clearly see that you're having a blast as well. We are having a blast. We are literally blasting our enemies to pieces. And he says, may the YouTube algorithm favor you once more. We'll see. And I appreciate your help in doing so. Thank you for watching. Yeah, let's get one of these Eisenbombers. We'll rename these guys Mortar Combat. Because we don't have... Yes, I spelled it with a K. That was intentional. Ah, really? The freaking Dark Elves stepped into Fort Ostrosk. You buttholes. That's okay. They'll get theirs when the time comes.
Yes, my lord. To strengthen the Empire. Never.
Move back here into friendly territory and start replenishing our troops. These guys have replenished, and we should be able to...
Seek out the heretics.
You know what? Just for... really? Can we do anything here?
Show me the accused.
Can we accomplish anything?
What have you to say?
I'm gonna tinker with these elves just because I hate them.
I will
Alright.
For Heldenhammer!
I knew they were gonna run away. I wanted to be able to block their movement, but I didn't have an agent close enough to attempt it. Let's pick up the cash off those guys. Hedge Wizard.
What does the Emperor bid?
Let's get back here. Speaking of, let's take a look at the equipment on these guys. So we have a spell shield that we picked up from there, but this is better. So let's put the Armor of Destiny on him. A Luck Stone. Potion of Speed, because why not? And let's see what else we can get here. Public Order, Campaign, Line of Sight, Campaign Movement Range, Public Order, Casualties, Attrition, that could be helpful. Good tax rate buff, magic item drop chance, Untainted. So Untainted would be good. Some extra campaign movement range can always come in handy, and we can get, I think, about 13% here from putting these 2 units on. And then what else can we do here? Casualties captured post-battle, attrition drop. Not gonna hurt. And then a magic item drop chance is not gonna be a bad thing to have here. Let's move over here to our Amethyst Wizard. It looks like we have him pretty well lined out here. Yeah, we don't have another Apprentice Wizard, unfortunately. Could just do this to get a lot of extra casualties that we capture post-battle. Reichland Runefang. Ooh. But we already have Brain Wounder here. I don't know. We'll figure out where we need to put that Runefang at. This is okay for now, though. Got a bombardment attached to him. That'll work. That'll work. All right. Speaking of, let's get Karl. Get into Talabheim. His wizard is on the way. We can now give the movement order to meet him here. I'm gonna drop the Forced Jaeger. Let's disband that. I've been using Jaeger Corps in the other armies, which I do really like. But let's go ahead and grab some Berg Jaeger to help us on the flanks. Maybe what we could do is... No, let's just go all Berg Jaeger. Let's just go all Berg Jaeger. It'll be fun. Give us some variety in our armies. So let's grab the extra 3 Berg Jaeger to crop it out at 4. We've got plenty of artillery capability here. There's definitely no more artillery needed. Let's get some Feuerschützen and then some blitzschutzen to follow them. That'll actually line us out just a little more than what we need. Let's maybe drop 1 Feuerschützen, because I want to keep the heavy support infantry and the long range. So that ought to be a decent balance, and that'll leave 1 slot open for our wizard, who's headed this way. And then Volkmar is close to being able to do his recruiting as well. Like another 3 turns, and he'll be able to pull in whatever he needs to. Smith and Wesson. Let us raise the settlement here. Yeah, there's no money in it, so just raise it. Let the dwarves pick it up. Want to keep the Greenskins dead. Help the dwarves out here. Varinka Hills finally has the tier 3 walls that we have so long waited for, and so many times Air has botched. And we can upgrade the Iron Mine. How about this? 2 upgrades in 1 episode after making you all wait that whole time. Does that feel better? It probably feels better. And then as far as Boris goes, there's no more Skaven to clean out here. I wonder if this is controlled by Skaven. Let's send our Exterminator this way and find out whether or not the Skaven control Fester Spike. If so, we're gonna clean out Fester Spike. No sense in letting any Skaven hide somewhere right now.
Hunt them out. Step to it.
No vision on Chaos over here. Smith & Wesson. Let's give him Lightning Strike. That's a very important ability to have. Cannot get Immortality yet, but we can start on the Dwellers Below, which should be a forest nuke. Biological warfare, a biological bomb. That's what we'll consider it.
Volkmar the Grim.
Alex Piers here has a comment quoting Karl Franz. He says, "Respect my skills? How dare you?" Oh, you did. Well, I will allow this. Yeah, that's right. We respect Karl's skills. Jacob says, "I can't believe that it's already 20 episodes." I know. Every one of them has been just as fun as the last. I am loving this campaign. Like, absolutely loving it. Thank you, Jacob, for commenting. Let's see here. We do have a comment here from H.H. Ray. It says, "Please take on the Dark Elves after Chaos Inevitable Defeat." I don't want to fight the Dark Elves all the way back to Nagarond, because the whole purpose of this was really just to kind of rebuild the Empire, but I do feel it would be appropriate to cleanse the old world of the Dark Elves, potentially, if that's what you all really want. Or, of course, we can always just go start a new campaign with some kind of cool new set of mods, objectives, all that kind of stuff too, so I'll leave that up to you all. We will put it to a vote eventually. And take care of that. So let's see here. Nothing. Oh no! Mauser the Gunquisitor got wounded again. What a jerk! Karn the Invincible, because we can't do anything to him literally. All right, so Erengrad in our control. Build up more defenses, more pottery, all these things.
Tools of judgment ready.
Let's just keep screwing with the Dark Elves here, since I hate them. Alright. Survivalist. Keep taking care of our armies here.
Time. Yes, a sound plan. This will bolster the nation.
Swap over. So we're just kind of waiting for Chaos to bungle its way here.
The nation calls.
Karl will be fully armed and equipped in one more turn.
Great treasures, come to me.
So that is good news for Karl. Speaking of, who is doing some fighting in the last couple episodes? Because they have probably earned a skill point upgrade here. Regimental Field Surgeon. And quite frankly, we can probably afford to dish out another Field Surgeon.
Ready.
Looks like we've done so with most everything down here. Let's do it here. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and build up some more prestige. The Exterminator is getting closer to Fester Spike.
Onwards.
So let's get up here. Find out whether some more exterminations need to be made. We've got a good deal of money left. I wonder what, if any, recruiting.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
So we've already got our range and our artillery here. I think some Feuerschützen would be appropriate, as they are in most armies. And then a couple of blitzschutzen. Okay. So Volkmar's army being built out. We do have the Hellblaster and the Luminarchs to kind of differ things up a little bit in his army. Okay. Okay. What kind of units? I still don't think we have access to the Noble Sons Abroad.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
We do have access to Noble Sons Abroad. We've got access to Sutzen's Mortar. But we are still missing the Borderman, which is a really cool Outrider with grenade launcher. And we're missing the Emperor's Wrath. We're at 7 fealty with Wissenland and 8 with Stirland. And they're the only... Well, and then we have Marienburg. But I don't think we can get fealty with them.
Come then. Only Sigmar's god
Doesn't show any fealty with them. Military allies with Tylea and ourselves. Oh, we also have Nordland. And the fealty on them is at only 6, so could be better. Let's see.
Sigmar. What?
Let's lay an ambush over here, see if we get lucky, catch some of these Greenskins that are trying to come after the Dawi.
I trust no man.
Let's see, Colt Flintlock is back here.
Onwards.
Send him up here to keep an eye on Karn and what's coming down from there. Gundalf, the Black Powder. He is immortal. He's slippery. Let's see, Tools of Judgment. Let's give him that. Alright. And then Severus Snipe, picking up yet another skill point. Let's give him Evasion. Unlocking Purple Sun. Fate of Buna. Oh, we need a name for this guy here too. Like I said, if I see one in the chat, we will take care of it. We did the Imperial Stormtroopers. Okay, making sure I'm not forgetting any naming. We can go ahead and put him on a Pegasus. That way he can give us aerial support. Corbin Dick says, liking the recent upload schedule. Man, as always, appreciate you being able to upload more when you can. You're welcome, Corbin. I try to do as many of these as possible. I love this campaign. I am way behind on some stuff, like for instance the Grom campaign, and obviously these Greenskins are mad about that, and that's probably why they're attacking me. But I am going to finish the Grom campaign for those who are really hardcore, like to watch it. I just got so into this one, and it takes so much more time to record Grom that that's kind of where we ended up. But I will finish it, so worry not. But yeah, I'll do my best with the upload schedule. Alright, let's get set up here. We're going to have a pretty significant Greenskin force to face off with. Fortunately for us, though, we have tried and tested this army against some rather massive Greenskin attacks in the past, and we have survived them. And I'm going to assume that we shall do the same here.
By Ulrich's wrath. Yes, General.
Do Doing something like this.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
I'm going to deploy here, though we may need to turn. And actually, this looks like a pretty good spot to deploy, and I'm assuming the Greenskins will kind of come from this angle.
Angle of elevation.
We've got to be close to the steam tank here on Smith & Wesson. And let's kind of hold on to some units to help out in case the Greenskins manage to get behind us. So there we go. We'll do this. Start our battle. The Greenskins are out of artillery range. They do have to attack me. I'm going to go ahead and move forward with my steam tanks. If they want to camp while they get the reinforcements, I'm going to put some shots into that Ragnarok Queen. But before we do, let's take a little time, get you all some close-ups. We have not seen Sturland's Revenge up close here. So there is a good shot of Sturland's Revenge. And here, the Jägerkorps Long Rifle. Some also very cool looking units. And then over here, we've got the Silver Bullets lined up for us. So we got some good looking units here.
Yes, General.
Okay, we have to get up and over this hill. Let's go ahead and fire at the Ragnarok Queen. Should be able to get some good damage done since we have 4 steam tanks here at our availability. Oh yeah, let's get you some close-ups of the steam tanks doing their work here. It'd be cool if there was a mod that made some variations on the steam tank, like having a flame tank that shoots something similar to like the Gallows Giant or the Iron Drakes. That would be really cool. Like the main cannon is a flame cannon with a shorter range, and then the steam turret is something like the flamethrower that comes off the Gallows Giant or one of the Iron Drakes. That would be sick. A flame tank.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Yeah, they are paying a serious price here. That Ragnarok Queen is getting hurt bad. I'm going to take several more shots at it too, since time should allow here. We are going to get full-on bum rushed by the Greenskins, but I feel like we'll be able to fight it off, especially if we get some good damage done early on units like this Ragnarok Queen.
Marina, guide our aid.
Get her, boys. Ooh, yeah, nice hits, nice hits. All right, let's fall back a little.
Take the ground.
What I'm going to do is the middle should be very strong, so I'm going to take our steam tanks to the flanks and help our flanks, which are considerably squishier. Alright, our rocket battery needs to be targeting Black Orcs. And our cannon should probably try and finish off the Ragnarok Queen. And if we score some good hits, a couple good hits on that Black Orc will change our rocket target. I think our Jägerkorps are going to be... Yeah, they're going to have great unobstructed views up here. Once the Greenskins get down in this little gully, we'll lose a view on them to some extent, but we're getting some really nice long-range shots there. Let's change our rocket target to here. Okay, we are about to finish off. Let's hit these Black Orcs with some fire. Okay. Yeah, I want to get some solid volleys on these Black Orcs, because they are dangerous in melee. Just go to fire at will. Alright, steam tanks have got our flank secured. They've already done their job here in drawing the attention of the attackers. Let's do this real quick. Give those tanks some close fire support. Get him, blitzschutzen. Unleash the fury. Shoot him, please. There we go. Alright, so the fight is underway. Let's block that flanking maneuver. The blitzschutzen right here. We do have a dwellers below. Let's put it right here. Even the trees have guns in this army. Sturland's Revenge took a wolf charge over here. Move these pistoliers around. Let's get on your guns there. What do we got moving around us over here? There's a Black Orc coming around our flank. Let's get some heavy support units here. Slow them down a little. Bring our Lord over here to help out. Yeah, Black Orc's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Fall back. Let our general take that fight. Regrow this tank a little. Alright, there we go. Greenskin problem solved. Greenskin, man, that Jade Wizard is some fantastic combat support. Well, Grimgore's Dead Boys definitely, definitely cemented their place at the top of the leaderboard for a while here. As Smith & Wesson once again proves that melee rushing this army is going to be much more challenging. And like I said, we've got a few units in here that are actually making this way easier for the Greenskins. These 3 units right here lack way more significant abilities than some of these other units. And so if they can't get this army, then they really have no chance. So Gorkill, Edbutt, got Edbutted, and Wurzag got absolutely shut down as well. I got time to get to one more comment. This one from Awesome-tastic. First of all, Awesome-tastic, thanks for being a Gold Shield member, supporting the channel. It says, late to this, but love it as always. Never hurts. We are glad to have you here, late, early, or otherwise. Thank you for being a part of it, and thank you for supporting the channel. That is a cool way to support if you want to. You do not have to, but if you've seen people with like the little Carthage shield, it's because there is a sponsored channel option on YouTube, and you can get those shields depending on the amount of time that you've been sponsoring the channel. Let's send a military force to help out our allies quickly. Auto-resolve this and take the money from it. And there we go. It's going to leave us in a good spot, I think, to end this episode. We've had a good one. Plenty of action. We're only 3 turns away from what I hope is an insane chaos invasion. Here's Karn. We're probably going to get killed again. Very well possible. And we are well positioned to fight off chaos. Well positioned. Yes, you do, Karl. Yes, you do. So Karl, let's actually go ahead and upgrade a few of his units. Range and experimental ammo. Let's do the improved rifling on these guys. Pick up a little extra range. That might be an extra shot or 2 depending on what happens. Depending on the map, of course. Alright. So we've spent some prestige to start giving Karl's army some upgrades. He can head north to be a part of fighting off the Chaos Invasion. And that just leaves Volkmar to finish his recruiting, I think, whenever we finish this armory on the next turn. So, like I said, I will see you all next time. HeirofCarthage signing out, and as always, if you liked it, go hit that like button. If you want to make sure you see more, you can subscribe and click the stupid YouTube bell. Don't know why they made a bell, but ring the bell if you want to see more. And then, of course, as always, feel free to get in the comments. I'll do my best to respond to as many as I can in each episode. See you then.